Alright, fellow gang members. Got the crotch shot lined up. My first day of work tomorrow at Amazon. Once again, going back. I'm gonna be exactly where I was last summer. Except I have about 25,000 in the bank. And about a year's, about October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 more months of jiu-jitsu experience and $25,000 more. And pretty much besides that, I'm about a year older too. But besides that, I'm pretty much in the exact same spot that I was last summer. 25 is the huge thing there. When I came out here to save up, initially to save up 15,000. I thought I would have that done in November when I came out here. But yeah, things didn't go like to plan. The thing was, I left Amazon. Like when I get to a place, my mom's always like, find a job and then you can look for another job. Like just take whatever job you can and then you can look for another job. So I did, and then I thought I found a better job with Clearwater. They told me they would pay more than Amazon. They didn't. Then I went to Geico. Like it just didn't really work out. But I did hit the goal of 15,000. I'm at 25,000. And I could just go work at Amazon and like stack up more money. But I really don't think I can save my way to getting rich. I think 25,000 is a great start. And that's gonna help me move somewhere. And it would be easier to save here, but it comes at the cost of like my freedom and my sanity. I'm almost 25 and I'm living with my mom, you know, it's just time to go. I think 25 is a good little stockpile. I'm gonna try to keep as much as I can. I realize it's gonna cost a lot to move, and like for the first month, like just getting like caught up, get a job, get where I can save money again, and then I won't be able to save as efficiently, but I'm gonna try to keep as much money as I can of that and just go up from there. But I know I need to get my own place. But yeah, like I said in the last video, I'm just uploaded the last video, so I'm picking the vlog up now. I'm hoping to hear from the apartment place tomorrow, and then that way I can base my decision. If they say yes, then I'm gonna go to Seattle. If they say no, then I'm either gonna go to Dallas or stay here. Probably go to Dallas though. But at least we'll know Seattle is off the table. And we'll go from there. So I will update y'all tomorrow if I get the news. If not, I might still update you. If not, I'll see you whenever I update you. So I'm about to walk into my first day back at Amazon. First day back working since March the 6th, I think. Which is a long time. That's almost 2 months without working. Damn. Yeah, it's tough to get back in that swing of things. Like, I don't want to walk in this building, man. I'm like, fuck. But it'll be good for me. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. I will update y'all later. Guys, I think Dallas is the move. Like, I knew whenever, I've been saying, like, when it was time for me to leave, I would see signs of where I need to go. Oh, shit. I mean, like, I know God, like, is gonna lead me to where I need to go. And,
like right when I've been trying to like get to Seattle, everything about getting to Seattle has been fucking difficult. Everything about getting this apartment has been difficult. Every step of the way, delays, this, that, the other. And like today, and like just while they're fucking taking forever, stalling, not getting back to me, my brother hit me up and say like, hey, I really like, and when my brother says something, I really believe it, because he's a, you know, like, he's a real dude. He's got it like that. So when he says, I think we can make some money if you come out here, like he's got presented me a bunch of options of how we're gonna make some money. Right around the time that Seattle is stalling, like, hey, come out here, we got a job opening for you right here, right now. Like, and then I got all these other avenues that we can make some money on. Right around the time that Seattle is taking fucking forever. Like if Seattle was like quick bang bang, here we go, you're in, I'd be like, all right, yeah, that's it. But like the fact that they've taken forever, and then all of a sudden this opportunity rises, and I just have it in my gut. Like it's always the gut feeling, you know. And the gut feeling is what led me to going to Longview, leaving Amy, like coming out here to Virginia. The gut feeling has, like, at the end of the day, it's caused me a lot of like pain and like just trouble, but that's what's led me to improvement, because life isn't about being comfortable. I think Seattle would be chasing a feeling, and Dallas would be chasing logic and a feeling. Like my gut says like, hey, you should go to Dallas, you know, you should. There's no, logically it doesn't really make sense for me to go to Seattle. I don't have any family out there. I don't have any like opportunities like business wise that I have in Dallas. And like at the end of the day, bro, getting money has been my biggest issue. I've been like, let's get some fucking money. I'm tired of being broke. It's a reoccurring issue. And I think if I like, when it comes down to a decision like this, I can either choose the path of making money, which is Dallas, or I could choose the path of a feeling, like a good vibe, which is Seattle. And I think if I want to fix this problem, I need to think logically and set my feelings aside and say, okay, Dallas is where I would need to go to make some money. Dallas is calling my name. There's a reason. There's like 3 good reasons for me to go to Dallas, and there's not a single good reason, for like maybe a half of a good reason to go to Seattle. So yeah, I really think Dallas is the move. Like I thought I was gonna hear back on the apartment today about Seattle, and they just wanted more fucking information. It just seems like it's, oh, that's my turn right here. They want more information. It's gonna take even longer. Like in this, I'm just tired of them, bro. They're being difficult as fuck, and I think it's all happening for a reason, because I'm not supposed to go this way. Like this way is pushing back. Dallas is like pulling me in right at the right time, where it comes down to me making that decision that there's one open spot right here. It's not handicap and it's not veteran. Like, let's go. I'm gonna give me some good food, and then I think I'm gonna go home and like decide on this. I'm gonna call my brother, like really sort out what I would do. Start looking at apartments in Dallas. Maybe make the move. We'll see. I'm gonna eat some good ass barbecue though. Looking forward to that. We'll update y'all here in a little. Because I'm fucking pissed off. Dallas is giving me bullshit as well. I can't just get a damn apartment. I just can't get an apartment because they're all fucking gay and they're fucking retarded, and they won't just let me move in a damn apartment. I call around Dallas. You know, there's one apartment. They weren't too difficult, but it didn't really look very good on the online tour. At least they answered the phone and they gave me a virtual tour. But they didn't even have locks on their doors. They had codes instead of locks, and that's just like, I don't like that at all. I wouldn't want to live in an apartment that has a code instead of a lock. And it was pretty expensive, much more expensive than Seattle. The issue with Dallas is the starting job I would have would be paying way less. It'd be like $10 less an hour. It'd be $15 an hour instead of $25 an hour, and the apartment would be more. So any apartment I find in Dallas is like, the lowest I can find is about the same price as the one in Seattle, if I were to get the one in Seattle. And then there would be like amenities and electricity and everything on top of that. Seattle was all included, and I could get a job for sure, probably about 23 an hour on the minimum side in Seattle. Dallas is like 15 an hour. So that's my, bro, it's just so annoying, bro. And I was like, fuck it, I'll ignore all that. Let me just get this apartment. Like, whatever, let's go. Like, I'll still go to Dallas. Like, makes kind of no sense on that end. But like, we are trusting that there's going to be some side hustles that bring themselves along. There'd be a lot of trust in God when I went out there, because I feel like that was God. It was like telling me, because Seattle was being so difficult. And then Dallas is like, I thought it was being like, wasn't going to be difficult to move to Dallas. But then I called out one apartment, and I'm like, nah, this one's not that good. Like, the area around it isn't that good. It's kind of out of the way of everything. I'd have to drive good ways to work. This job that I'll be working at, good ways to my brother, and it's more expensive. So I was like, I'll keep looking around. Found another one, and then I read the reviews, and like, I couldn't get them to answer the phone, and the reviews were pretty bad in the apartment. And the guy that was replying to the reviews, like all the bad reviews, he was speaking that gibberish that we did at Geico, just like a whole bunch of long words and just a whole bunch of fucking nothing. With long words, and acting like they care, and like, oh my gosh, thank you for your consideration. We would definitely keep these points with us moving forward, and letting us know on where we can improve. Like, shut the fuck up. We know you didn't do shit about it, because I still see reviews coming in, and you're just on here bullshitting, trying to save the reviews. Like, I can just tell the ownership, he spoke in a whole lot of mumbo jumbo, nothing, large corporate words, and it was never about like, yeah, we're actually gonna fit, like, here's what we did, like this woman that you're complaining about that won't answer the phone, like that several people are complaining about, we haven't fired her. We're gonna make sure we get good service moving forward. We have a black mold issue, we're gonna work on that. We've hired this and this to like take care of that. Like, that's like real stuff, instead of mumbo jumbo long word bullshit saying a whole bunch of nothing. Just like a sounds good corporate answer to someone who's not actually looking at the fine print, that he's like basically not doing anything about it. He's just talking in long words, saying thank you for considering, whatever. So I was like, all right, fuck that place. Like, they've got like average 2 stars out of 5, and this guy he's not about fixing anything, and they won't even answer the phone for me, although it was a better price and it was in a better area. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do something like that. I don't want to sign up for this shit. This is what my dad was telling me to get out of in Houston. He's like, you need to get away from these apartments like that. You need to get out of the big city. And then here he is encouraging me to move to Dallas. Like, his points don't hold up. He just wants me nearby to be convenient with him, by him on vacation. Like, if he wants to go on vacation, I'll be in the area when my brother's at. It just makes it more convenient for him at the times where he's on vacation. Like, besides that, like, I'll be changing my entire life for that reason, and like, with his motives, get me close by, so he can see me when he's on vacation. I would be throwing out, like, every single day of mine would be like, the entire course of my life would change for that reason. Just a small like part of his life, helping him in a small area of his life. That's how I feel about that. Like, he's got his own wife, stepkids, like job, friends, all out there, like going about his normal life. And like, I would be like here at one place, he's gonna raise hell. Yeah, raising hell is a little bit of an exaggeration, but he's never gonna ever like give me like the blessing to go where I want. So if it's not where he wants, like, he's not gonna be happy with me. He's gonna not really talk to me. He's gonna be upset. It's like, I can't keep like really good terms with my dad if I do what I want. He's not gonna allow that. All for the, like, in my point of view, seeing that it would just be a small portion of his life. Like, that's how it was when I went to Longview to help my grandparents. Like, you need to like come out here, like make it a huge deal where I need to go. I'm like, all right, fine, like I'll do it. Like, and then I realized like there's nobody here. Like, it's just me, and like now I'm dealing with this daily shit, and like he's not here. There's no, like, it's a thankless job. Like what did I come here for, you know? And the same with my mom. It's just like, she would want me to go there. Like, my entire family's like, no, you, like, I'm like, hey, by the way, like, they're all doing their own things. Mom's got a new husband. Dad's got a new wife. They're doing their thing. My brother's got a girlfriend. They're doing their thing. Probably gonna start like a family at some point soon. Probably thinking about getting married, whatever. They've got their own life. My dad's got his own life. My mom's got his own life. I have my, like, I'm still like, where do I go? Where do I go? Like, because they're all like, I'm like, hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna go do my own thing now. Like, they've all got their own things going. I think I'm gonna go do my own thing. I'm gonna go to Seattle. That's where I want to go. And then they're all just like, no. You know, you go to Dallas. You need to go to Dallas. You need to go to Dallas. And then it's like, I've done this before with Longview. I get there. Everybody goes back to their normal lives as scheduled. Now I'm the one living in Dallas, like trying to figure shit out. Didn't really want to go here. I have no like my own reasons for coming here. It's all for them. And now I'm here where they wanted me to be while they go back to their own lives. And I'm just here now dealing with the shit, living in a place I don't want to live, so that they can see me on vacation, or my mom will stress less that I'm near my brother, just so she can stress less. Like, and then we got her entire family praying that I'm gonna move to Dallas, which is a strong force, mind you. Praying every day that I move to Dallas, because it's gonna they not for my own good. I don't think that they're praying. Now I may just be upset right now, but they're not praying those prayers for my good. My grandparents on my mom's side, her entire family is praying that so my mom will stress less. And my mom will always stress regardless, and she will, like, she is stressing because she can't control me. And she will have more control and influence over my life if I'm in Dallas. Same with my dad, same with my brother. My brother's like kind of like their tool, because I listen to my brother. And like, I don't think my brother really wants me, like, I don't think he really cares that much either way. I think my parents told him to tell me to move to Dallas. And he really doesn't have too much for me there. Like, it kind of sounds like they'll sit there and my mom will like, oh, he's got a million opportunities for you. Like, it's just they're all selling me on it, and then they will do whatever they need to get me there. And then when I get there and I'm in that shit and I'm in those problems, I've dropped everything, I've moved there, I'm living in a place that I never want to live in, like Texas, hot Texas. I chose all of their things over mine once again, which is why I think I'm still so lost in life, is because I just follow what they're wanting me to do. And my dad will sit there and gaslight me and be like, you've been doing what you want to do your entire time since you left high school. Is that not true? No, it's not true. I went to fucking, I dropped everything and went to Longview because that would help you and help my grandparents, for them. And I did it for my own reasons as well, but at the end of the day, that was a sacrifice of like my entire life to do that. I didn't want to do that. There was nothing about Longview that excited me. There was really nothing about that. I didn't want to do it. I just felt like I needed to do it. And I did it, and then I've been like recovering since then. Like, I have no apartment now. I have no, like, just my entire foundation of my life is gone. And I'm like, came out here because there was really either save money and live with my dad in Canyon where there's less money, or I can save money and live with my mom in Virginia where there's more money. Came out and worked in with my mom. I had to pick one, and I saved the money up, and now we're back at the point where I'm like, all right, now I've recovered from that fucking decision. I don't know if it was a bad one or not for me to Longview, but I've recovered financially, and now I can like start my own life again. Like, let's do it. And then right when I'm like, all right, I think I'm gonna go to Seattle. Everybody leaves their life. Everybody's got their life. No, you're not going to Seattle. Don't go to Seattle. Don't go to Seattle. You need to go to Dallas. Like, you can do this. And like, the reality of it is just selling points, but it's not really reality. You know, I get there and it's gonna be, I'm making $15 an hour. I'm paying for an apartment that's way more than it would have been in Seattle. Now this is under the, like, mind you, this is if I can get that apartment in Seattle. If I can't get that apartment in Seattle, then obviously, like, it's not meant to work out. And Seattle has been super fucking difficult. And that was like part of why I was saying, all right, yeah, this isn't meant to be, because Seattle's being so difficult. If I was meant to be there, like, it wouldn't be this fucking painful of a process. It's taken months to do. But then I start calling like these apartments in Dallas, and it's just bullshit after bullshit. So back to the story, I found a better one in a better area for less money, but then the reviews are terrible. They won't answer the phone. It's just like, the customer service is bad. That's exactly what my dad was telling me to leave in Houston. And I'm like, I already know, like, and like, they're gonna gyp you for every dollar they can get out of you. They're not gonna answer your problems. They're not gonna help you. They're just gonna be there to take your money. And like, if you have issues, that's your own problem. The issues that they should fix, they're not gonna worry about any of that. they're where he's taking money from you. I get that's kind of how apartments are, but there is a good customer service area of that matters when you choose an apartment. And with maintenance, for sure. If they've got mold growing in their apartments, it can't get fixed. I saw multiple reviews. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to choose that one. I don't want to choose a place with bad reviews. And that's, you know, $1,100 a month. I don't want to go there and spend $1,100 a month. I'd rather spend like less than $1,000 if possible a month. Because I'm going to be making a lot less money in Dallas. So I found another apartment. $875 a month. I call her. I'm like, all right, like, let's get this done. Let's do it. I say, when can I move in? Like, I just want to move in. Like, I got the money to pay y'all. I have money. I have good credit. Let me sign up application. Let me get it filled out and let me go. Like, let me move in. No. Like, instant bad attitude. As soon as, like, I tell her, like, I just want to move in as soon as I'm interested in this apartment and I would like to move in as soon as possible. Like, what do I need to do? And then it's just, no, it's not that easy. You can't just move in. You need to do this. No, she was like, first of all, do you get paid annually, or like asking how I get paid? And I was like, cut me off, like, you're like, whatever you're talking about, fuck all that. How much do you get paid, or how often do you get paid? I didn't hear it right. I was like, hey, and I was like, y'all don't do monthly payments? Like, I thought she was talking about how I'm gonna pay. Like, I was like, they do bi-weekly payments for an apartment? And she had a big attitude. It was a black woman. She was like, no. Like, I don't remember what she said, but she was like the most sarcastic way possible. Like, I'm asking you how often you get paid. Like, with just a bad tone. I was like, fuck this woman. Like, why is she talking to me like this? Like, and then telling me, like, it's not that easy, or I guess not that easy, but I was like, all right, I get paid this, but like, I just started this job. She's like, well, we need you to come in. We can maybe get you in on Thursday. I was like, I'm not there. I'm in Virginia, and like, I want to get there as soon as possible, but I need an apartment for when I get there. And it's like, well, we need to, before, like, I was like, but I'm getting a job there. And she's like, well, we need the onboarding form of how much you're gonna be making at your new job out here. And that's my issue, is like, one, I don't know if 15 an hour is gonna be enough for them to be all right with it. Two, I was like, do y'all do guarantors? Like, can my mom like sign as a guarantor? No, we don't do that. No. Like, why the fuck not? All right, that aside, difficulties, okay. Now I gotta get an onboarding like information with the new job before I can move there. Or maybe I could get around that by paying the entire year up front. It's like all of this shit, I have to jump through some hoops. I'm gonna have to call my brother, tell him to give me the job, give me the onboarding documents. Just like, I don't know how soon we can do that. All to live a life that I don't think I want to live. Like, I don't want to do, damn. It reminds me of my childhood, like being hot and being in Texas, flat land, nothing, baseball. Like, I'd basically be like a baseball coach. That's my brother's, like, that's his thing. That's not my thing. I don't want to be a baseball coach. I don't have that type of passion for it. It's not up my alley. Now, once again, I'm here, like, I'm just basically working hard to go in a direction that I don't think I would be passionate about. I am passionate about going to Seattle. And then, like, I tell anybody that, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you the one person who will be like, somewhat, like, that's an understandable passion. Like, I had that same passion. Like, Seattle is where it's at. Like, I know exactly what you're saying when you say you like Seattle and you want to go out there. It's my friend Omar. But even sometimes he's like, all right, I don't know why you're coming out here. Like, there's nothing out here. But, it's just like, there seems like there's nothing anywhere. I don't want to, like, Texas, there's maybe some opportunities, maybe. It'd be a big risk. Like, I'd be trusting God a lot. And I've been praying to God all the time about this. I'd be trusting him a lot when I went to went to Dallas to get me some job opportunities. I'd be trusting him wherever I went. But it's just like baseball, like I'd be starting, like best case scenario, I become like a baseball like coordinator for this league that they're starting up. Like I talk to the families, like get them on their kid on a team, whatever. Best case scenario, I'm doing a job like that. Honestly, that's not that bad, but like I just know I'd be surrounded by that lifestyle I think of as a kid and I have like PTSD about. I'm like, what? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in Texas. Like I always thought, like I don't want to be here in Texas with this hot baseball bullshit. Maybe my kids when I'm older, but like now, Seattle is like everything the opposite of that, which is why I'm so passionate about it. Like I went out there and I was like away from the shit that I grew up with. Like it's the complete opposites on every front. The weather, way better. Scenery, way better. I'm not dealing with like Republican like sports dads and like families with their son. Like he's the next big MLB prospect. That's like it's like clones of me. I'm like an escaped clone of that environment and I don't want to go back. And it's like just pulling me back. You can't escape your family and becoming your dad. Like that's what's the force that I'm working with here. And I want to just live my own life instead of just making all these decisions based around a family. Like I get it, they care about me to an extent, but they've all got their entire own lives. And I don't give them shit for that. I don't say, why the fuck are you over here living your own life when you could be with the family? You need to be with the family. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. When I say, I want to go to Seattle and do my own thing, that's too far. There's so many liberals out there. What are you going to do out there? You don't know anybody. You're not going to have any help in any environment. Like, something happens, you're fucked. Good point. Good point. But I would be chasing somebody else's dream in Dallas. I'm tired of talking. Like, I'm tired of talking. I emailed the Seattle apartment today. I was like kind of done with that. Like based on my last vlog, I was like, I'm done with Seattle. Fuck them. I'm going to Dallas. Fuck them. I could text my brother right now and be like, I need the onboarding forms for the job so I can get this. And another thing, apply to this other apartment that I'm looking at in Dallas. The best one so far, the Wait with the Bad Attitude, but it does have the best price. And I don't really like the looks of the apartments. They look fucking stupid. They look like a retirement home, a retirement facility. It's like a $225 fee to just apply. I already paid a fee on the Seattle apartment to apply. It was like $75. And I've been working on it for months now. And now I'm just gonna go pay $225 at another place with the woman with the bad attitude, with the place that I don't like, doing a job that would be not, I don't know, it might be fulfilling. I can't speak for it, but it does not seem like it would be fulfilling. It seems like it would be going right back to my childhood, the environment that I did not want to be around. Like I got sick of it. I got sick of that. It's just the Texas environment of sports, high school sports, football, baseball. We got the next big thing here, boy. Sports betting, barbecue, just some might say it's a good vibe. I love barbecue. I like sports betting even. I like making money off of people doing it. But the people, man, Seattle ain't any better though. It's more like liberal faggots that are gonna be hitting on you because they're fucking gay and just being sexually harassed, and transgenders everywhere and little weird fucks everywhere in Seattle. I don't like them either. I got issues, man. I don't like anybody. But at least there's good weather, good vibes. I can go skiing with my friend in the summer or in the wintertime in Seattle. I have my own place. Just cool, like calm weather, trees everywhere, ocean, so I can swim. There's a lake. Just nature all around the city. Canada right there I can go to. Just beautiful scenery everywhere. Asian girls. There's Asians in Dallas too, but I don't know. finished up my first day like back at Amazon, delivering packages again. It was like, it felt like it was last summer. Like it really just feels like it's last summer again. Like what? Like it was all fever dream in between now and then. I get there and I'm like feeling the same vibes, you go with the same thought loops. How long am I gonna do this? Like, what am I doing here? Like, but then I just keep reminding myself, like, oh wait, I got $25,000 now. Oh wait, I got $25,000 now. Like, this is stacking up more money now that it's all on top of it. I could just stay here, keep working this job, keep saving money, but I'm not gonna be able to save myself rich. Although I think I could, you know, I don't doubt that I could make it. I think my mom would even let me stay another year here. I think she even mentioned that. I could just see myself working this job, grinding for another year, and like just working on other things outside of this. But I don't think this job would go pair well with jiu-jitsu. Like, I just, maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. See my schedule, but Monday, I'm working Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That means Tuesday, Wednesday, I could work, I could do jiu-jitsu. Thursday, I could do it in the morning. I could just stay here, bro. Could, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to get my own place as soon as possible. We'll have to see, though. Like, I should see how things play out. I'm probably not gonna stay here. There's like a 5% chance that I do. But like, if I did this for another year, if I worked at Amazon, saved money, and then worked on like other things outside of that, and just live my mom rent free for another year, I probably could save it. I could probably get up to 50,000 for sure. But that's honestly a pretty good deal. Like, I got pretty good deals, you know. Like the sacrifice that I made, like now I feel like all of my paths like are pretty good paths. Like I'm not in a tight spot like I was last summer. Like the only path I have to go do is go to Virginia. Or like I have $25,000. I'm about to be 25 years old. It's really not that good. Like damn, I've saved $1,000 for every year I've been alive. The entire year to save. Anyways. 25. Damn, did I pass? I need to go get groceries. $25,000 in my name. I could save up another year. 26. By the time I'm 26, I could have 50,000. If I just did the bare minimum. Look how skinny I look, by the way. Like I need to get back. Like I need to eat. I didn't eat much today because I didn't have any. Like I'm about to go to the grocery store. I didn't have any sandwich stuff, so I just didn't have lunch. But yeah, I could stay here one more year and save $25,000 more most likely. Like I saved up $25,000 in like a few months, and like 2 months. The last 2 months I haven't even have a job, and then I worked at Clearwater, which is pretty much not even having a job for another like month. So like 3 months out of this year, and it hasn't even been a year. It's been like 9 months. So like. It'd be 6 months to make 25,000 out here. I could technically I could probably push it to get 75,000. Take it up to 75,000 if I stayed here for 1 more year, which is gonna be like that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. But with living rent free, you do pay with your soul. You know, I'm like a high school kid in my house still. Like my mom, I have to be home when my mom lets me home. I can leave when my mom lets me leave. I can stay up. Well, I can stay up as long as I want, but I can make noise. You know, it's like if I stay up, I gotta keep it fucking quiet, not to wake anybody up. So it's not really my place. You know, it's just like you pay with your soul. Sure, you don't pay for rent with money, but instead of paying rent with money. Bro, I just need the fuck into this parking lot, bro. But there's 80 million cars here. There's 80 million cars, and they're all blocking there's 10 entrances to this parking lot, and there's a car blocking every single one. At least one car blocking every single one. Just, But yeah, well, I am thinking about that as well. Like, if I stayed here, bro, I could make a lot of money still. Like, I could pay with my soul again for another year, not pay rent, just charge it to my soul. And I would come out of here, I could probably come out of here with 75,000. Realistically. But I'm probably not gonna do that. Apartment I wanted in Dallas is no longer available. It's the best deal. The best deal in that damn market, man. They wanted to be difficult. They said you need some hiring papers. You need to provide the hiring papers to prove you have a job in Dallas. I should have said, fuck you. I check. I've been waiting to get those hiring papers. My brother sent me them. Didn't get them in time. Check today and the apartment's gone. Bro. Who would have ever thought it'd be this fucking hard to get an apartment? I remember in Houston when I wanted one. I got that shit in like 2 days. Moved in 2 days. Frustrating, man. Today has been a rough day at the job, on the job. I don't think there's been one single easy delivery. I'm on like stop 17 and I've been going for like 3 hours. 17 stops in 3 hours, bro. They're gonna get pissed. They're probably gonna fire me, and I'm probably gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. Fire me. Fire me. I don't care. I don't care. Fire me. Fire me. I don't care. Ugh. I just got some clothes, motherfucker. I dropped the bands, maybe 2. See how many bands I dropped. I dropped 1.12 bands on some clothes today, so yeah, that shit's fucking bonkers. But now I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Now I will show you what I did get. Okay, so we are now going to demonstrate what I've got. And why did I do this, you may be asking? Why did I splurge and spend 1.2 bands? Well, let me tell you. Let me just lay it out for you, quite frankly. I got money, motherfucker. I don't really got that much money. I mean, I've got a few mil in the bank. Just kidding, don't have that. But I've got a job. And yeah, put a lot of work in. Yesterday I worked for what? I got done like probably 10:30 something. 10:30. I worked for 12 hours yesterday. $20 an hour times 12. That's a lot of money. Alright, it's a lot of money. Now, of course, that's not including taxes. But anyways, I'm making money from there. The job, right? Been working all week. Didn't even need this job, bro. I mean, I've been alright, you know? Been alright. But I was about to move and just got this job. Now they pay me money. Now I got money. So it's like... And then I didn't have any clean clothes to wear today. because I've been wearing it all delivering packages, which honestly it's not that bad. I really actually like this job ain't bad. It's not bad at all. And if I do move, I'm gonna kind of miss it. Like, it's just so chill to sit there and just listen to Joe Rogan and a podcast and like mind-blowing information or cool things, like just intriguing stories. Like, I just forget I'm working, and I'm just like, oh wait, I'm working, bro. I've been doing this for like all of a sudden the podcast. Oh wait, I've been doing this for 3 hours. Like, oh man, let me just drink some of my energy drink, drink some water, put another podcast on, keep going. Like, I have fun doing it. I actually do have fun doing it, which is fucking crazy. That's like a job that I enjoy doing, but then there's reminders. I'm like, I'm never gonna meet a wife. I'm never gonna provide for like a family if I'm working at Amazon, bro. I could, but on the low end, I need to chase something more than that comfort there. Fuck, bro, getting sidetracked. Anyways, so yeah, my clothes are dirty, and I didn't have anything to wear today, and so I was like, fuck it, let me just splurge a little bit. So we're gonna go one by one, piece by piece here. I'll show y'all what I got. No, it's nothing crazy, nothing mind-blowing. We did get some Under Armour shorts. I was about to get the Nikes, and they were kind of like thicker, more like kind of dress material, like you wear them out. But I decided to get these Under Armour shorts. Got a large. The Nikes are $55. These, and I'm just needing some for the gym, like maybe jiu-jitsu too. These are pretty good for that, for both of that, it seems. And these are $38, so happy that I got the right thing. But they do have the installed underwear in them. I don't like that. Like, bro, I don't know. Why y'all got this in there? Anyways, it says tear this away. Ready? So we're gonna do it. Okay, cool. My car is so fucking dirty right now. Alright, now I gotta check this off. And I'm gonna put everything on piece by piece, and we'll show you the final fit at the end. So let me take my jeans off. I need to clean my car out so bad. Like, I'm gonna clean my car out today, do laundry, and then I need to. Oh man, I told y'all I was gonna stop talking about it, like moving and everything, but it's just like, oh, I'm just torn, bro. I'm so torn. Like, Seattle is the fucking vibes, you know? Seattle is the vibes. Seattle is where I think I would go there and I would be just happy on a daily basis. Happier on a daily basis. Like, happy that I'm in Seattle. Just knowing that I came back and like I'm here again. Like, I've missed this place for years and years. And just knowing I'm back, I would be like, it would feel amazing. I know it would. I would feel amazing. And I'd be happy to have my own apartment there. Like, just I'd feel younger, like everything. So that's like what would come with Seattle if I went. Now as far as damn, I got a mosquito bite on my leg. But I don't think money-wise, I don't think I would go out there and not make it. I think I'd go out there and probably save up some money, you know, do decent for myself. Like, I could probably go up there and save a few thousand in a year. I don't think it's impossible for me to go out there and get rich. I think I definitely could. But just, I gotta be reasonable and realistic. Knowing myself, it's less likely. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I could go out there and it'd be a lot less likely for me to get like rich. There's a few avenues I could chase, but yeah, it would just be the overall vibe and environment. If I'm happy in my environment every single day, you know, good times create weak men is what I'm saying, right? And Seattle would no doubt bring good times, good vibes. I love it out there. I love Seattle. It's just my vibe. I fucking love it. The rainy, like, I'm kind of getting Seattle vibes here right now. It's like rainy weather. This area kind of reminds me of Seattle because all the trees. And it's just like hippie, indie vibes. And I have my friend out there. It'd just be good times. And it would probably take away the hunger in me to go make money. You know, I would just be more happy with my everyday life. So that's what Seattle would be. It'd be probably a better time. But in the long run, I probably wouldn't find a wife out there. I probably wouldn't find wife material. I wouldn't get money to be able to provide for a family like I need to. I'd be more likely to just enjoy the day by day and kind of grow older and not really have much to show for it. So just the long-term things, if I'm wanting to start a family and I'm wanting to get rich, Seattle is not the way to go for that, realistically. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, it would just be less likely. Now, Dallas, on the other hand, I think it would be a lot more likely. Of course, it would still be, of course it's not guaranteed, nothing's guaranteed, it'd still be rare. Probably, I think the chance of me getting rich in Dallas is 20%, which is, honestly, it's great odds. Great odds. Somewhere around there. And let me just show y'all my next piece as I talk. So I've never had these branded socks. I've always thought about getting them, but I never got them. Got Jordan socks. Jordan like low socks. I don't really like the gray or the black, but these ones, I like them. But I'll probably wear them all just because I got them all. But today I'm gonna I'll show y'all the socks I've been wearing. Just No Name. I mean, I have Nike ones, but I thought No Name was cooler for a while, and I still probably it is, but I was like, let me get something different. I just got the No Name socks, and they're kind of dirty. But I was like, fuck it, let me complete the fit. I'm kind of, yeah, I want some more socks. So, got some socks. I'll go ahead and throw these white ones on. Okay. And then another thing about moving is I can't find a fucking moment to do it. Like, I'm ready to go. I've been ready to go. So it's March the 21st. I've been ready to go. Since before that even, I've been ready to go. And I just can't seem to go. Like, I can't seem to get the fuck out of here. And then, so today I was gonna be like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. Like, I don't give a shit. Let me just go. But, yeah, I kind of want to wear the black ones. Yeah, I'm gonna wear the black ones. Kind of go with my black fit. And then there was like, I was like, my dad was telling me, he's like, if you're gonna come to Dallas, like, you need to pick the place out in person. You don't need to just get it over the phone. You won't know if you really like it. I was like, that's a good point. So I need to go out on the first. It's like, that gives me a reason to just go. And then he was like, but Tommy's not gonna be there. Your brother's not gonna be there. It's like, oh, where's he going? Seattle. He's going to fucking Seattle. I'm like, yeah, lucky bastard. And I just heard, like, yeah, I'm trying to go to Dallas when he's going to Seattle. But he's just going there for a trip, like a few days. To climb Mount Rainier. Nah, I don't want to wear the black ones. Fuck it, I'll wear the black ones. And yeah, I just was like, damn, I really want to fucking go to Seattle. Like, I want to go to Seattle so bad. I want to. But like, it's the same want as like wanting to have sex, wanting to smoke weed. Like, that want is just not a good want. It's not good for you. So that's kind of what's basing me. Like, I shouldn't go to Seattle, is because the want is like, it would be easy for me to go do that, because I want to do it so bad. Like, the want to masturbate, right? Like, bro, like, masturbating is not, like, it's easy as fuck. You're not getting anything from masturbating. You're getting pleasure, and that's what Seattle would be. So Dallas would be like, I don't want to go there, really. I really don't. I kind of do. I want to, I don't know, get rich. Oh, I just feel like me, a lot of misery comes with it. But I think Virginia's just ran its course. It's ran its course. I'm ready to get my own place. and there's really not an opportunity in Virginia. Like Amazon's chill. Like, if there's a way to make some chill money here at Amazon, but and I could afford an apartment out here. They're actually kind of cheap. There's a place that's calling my name. There's a place that's presenting me an opportunity, and I need to go for that opportunity for the long run. You know, for the long run, let's go do it. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. In Dallas is chase money, try to get rich. And when I go to Dallas, and it's not like a city of just vibes and like chill, cool vibes. I think I'll actually go there and kind of be bored and like, all right, let's make money. Let's make money. I mean, there's nothing else to do. Let's make money. And I won't be having that much fun, so I'll be like, let me make money. Whereas Seattle, I'll be like, I'm chilling, like not even thinking about money. Like I'm making enough money to get by and even save a little, but like I don't even show y'all the shirt. Just Nike like light mesh shirt. I really like it. Alright guys, I got an update for today. I've already recorded the clip talking about this, but I'm not gonna post that one. But basically, I went to go finally get a massage today. Because I've been meaning to get one for years now. My fucking back is killing me from Amazon. And my back is tight. Like, there's the back injury that I've had from deadlift. And that's like lower back, and I can't like bend over and pick things up. And then there's the back, like tightness. Like, I was like, all right, well, maybe we get a massage. Finally. So I really didn't want to do it. It's hard for me to like muster it up to go do it, but I went to a massage place and I'm getting a massage, and I ended up getting a happy ending. Which part of me thinks like, you know, I think that's like normal, like for Asians. Like like they don't really, they just look at that as like an extra massage part, like just a massage for your dick, I guess. But yeah, I was like, I did not go into that expecting it, but she was like the telltale signs that this was like a place that would give it was they took cash only. Which I didn't really think too much about that at first. I was laying there, and the lady who was doing it had had fake boobs. It was like the front desk lady was the one doing everything there. She would get the massage, then she would like stop someone walk in, go like help them at the door. And but yeah, she had fake boobs. She kind of looked, no offense, but she kind of looked more like a prostitute than she did like a massage therapist. And so that was another telltale sign. And then, and then she's like, she brought me to a room, and she told me to take she's like, undress, like she could barely even speak English. She was undress. She was like showing me like, take your shirt off motion. I was like, okay, I'll take my shirt off. I took my shirt off, laid on the bed, or whatever it was, table, bed. It's like something that like a doc, you know, where you get a massage on. And she came back in, and she touched my shorts. She was like, undress. And so I like took my shorts off, or she took my short, like I leaned up, so she took my shorts off, and then I laid back down. She like grabbed my underwear. She's like, undress. I was like, oh, okay. And then so I took my underwear off, and then I laid there and got a massage on my back, my neck. But she was like, as soon as I took my underwear off, bro, she was like, oh, nice body, you exercise? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And she was like rubbing my ass and like up my legs. And, like first was the back, then she was like rubbing my ass. And like just went up and down my legs. That was probably my favorite part. She was like up and down my legs. She was getting close to like to my asshole and like balls. And then And then at the very end, like after she'd rub my legs, my calves, my thighs, my ass, my back, my arms, my neck, like the oil, she oiled me up. I was like, this is what it feels like to get oiled up. She was like on top of me for the massage. And then after like the final step, like, and this is kind of what like seduced me a little bit. I was like horny as fuck after she did this, but she was like lightly like running her fingers, like both hands, like up and down my body, like down my legs, like my ass, and then like my back, my shoulders, down my arm. It's like just like very lightly running her fingers down my entire body. And I was like, that felt amazing. And I was like, it made me really horny. I was like, and then it came to a point I accepted. I was like, if she asked me if I want a happy ending, I'm accepting it. Like, the opportunity comes, I'm doing it. Fuck it. And I even brought like extra money just in case. I kind of knew what I was getting into subconsciously, but in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna bring extra money just in case, I would go longer, or it costs more than I thought, or I'm a tipper, or option D, happy ending. Because I've heard about this stuff. I've never done it before. I didn't know how, like, anyways. I wasn't gonna ask for it. And then so she, after she did that light, like, rubbing on my entire body with her fingers, like, just up and down my body, she told me to roll over. She said, roll over. I was like, what? She was like, roll over. And I rolled over. My dick was just out. I was butt-ass naked. And I'm like 3/4. I was kind of like, I wasn't that soft. But I wasn't fully hard. And then she like rubbed my legs for like half a second, and then she like came up to my dick. She grabbed my dick and she was like, "You want a massage here?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she laughed, and then she's like, "How much you tip me?" And I was like, 40. And then like she lifted her shirt up with her like boobs. She was like, "Can you do 60 for this?" I was like, "Yeah, I do 60. I was gonna get the whole experience. And then she was like, "How about 80? I was like, "I don't have 80. And she's like, "Okay." I was like, "But still take your shirt off." But that was like my mistake, bro. I didn't need this woman I didn't need to touch this woman at all. This is what I regret the most. But anyways, she started like oiled my dick up, started like just jacking me off, rubbing my balls while she did it. And then I was already starting to be like, oh fuck, like I've never busted a nut to just a girl jacking me off. I've never busted to a girl to head. Like, I always have to be like doing something to the girl for me to ever bust. So I was like, fuck. I was already mentally preparing, like, how I'm gonna tell, like, the awkwardness is gonna come once I don't bust. Like, what we're gonna do, how we're gonna come to that conclusion, or is she just gonna give up? She gonna get tired? Like, what's it gonna be? Because I know I'm not gonna bust. I was like, fuck it. Like, I was subconscious thoughts in my head. I was like trying to get there. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I better start trying to get there. Like, I was trying to, like, so I lifted her shirt up and I just started grabbing her boobs and started grabbing her ass. This is the part I don't like. I don't wish I did that, because she's like a 4-year-old Asian woman with fake boobs, like no ass, like just fake boobs. Like, I wish I wouldn't have touched on her. And anyways, so I was like, fuck, like, I was kind of disgusted when I was touching her. No offense to her. I mean, she's just too old. And boobs are fake. I don't like fake boobs. Never touched them before until today, but I could tell after a little while, I was like, oh, this is never gonna work. So I tried touching her. The only reason I tried touching on her because I was like, I'm never gonna bust without it. But I was like, what do I do? And then she started like spitting on my dick and like doing more, and like I was like, is she about to like suck it? But she didn't. She just like spitting on it. She was like moaning the whole time. And I would honestly don't like it. I didn't like that. I wanted her to stop doing that. Like, stop moaning, because it was like an Asian moan. She's like, oh, oh, oh. And I was like, what the fuck? And I tried to focus, so I was like, all right. And she was like, come on, come on. And I was like, oh, fuck, all right, you gotta lock in. I have to lock in. And I was like, wait. I thought of the time. I thought of all the times. Because if y'all know me, guys, I haven't... All right, we're gonna get a little weird here. But I haven't, like, jacked off. And when I say jacked off, I mean watched porn, masturbated, and busted a nut. I've watched porn. I've even, like, masturbated a little bit, but I didn't bust a nut. I stopped before I do that, which is called edging, I guess. It's the term for it. That's the closest I've gotten. And that's on the horniest night. Like, watch porn, I'm like so horny. I found a perfect video. Like, I just rub my dick a little bit to feel something, and then I'm about to bust. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. But I was thinking, I was like, damn, all those times, like, or that time, and then like other times I've just watched it and like not watched porn, not done anything. I was like, and during those times I was like, if I just touch my dick right now, I'm gonna bust. Like, that's all it's gonna take. It does not take much when I'm that horny and I haven't busted in that long. So my mind went there. I was like, just picture all the videos that I watched, and now I have someone touching my dick, and it's not me, so I'm not ruining my streak. So my mind went there, and I went to all those videos, and like, it took me like 15 seconds at that point, and I busted. And I busted a lot. And she was like, oh wow. She's like, it go poo, like, wow, so much. And then I was like, I felt like the girl at that point. And I was like, now it's time for my aftercare. And I was just laying there not doing anything. And like, she cleaned it all up. And then I was like, it was just awkward after that. And I was like, all right, I guess we're done. I put my clothes on and did the walk of shame back to my car. So, yeah, the post-nut clarity hit me. I was like, why was I touching that girl? Why was I touching that woman? A grown woman, 40-year-old, like, woman. But I gave her tip. She gave me a hug. She said, come back next time. I was like, nah. I was like, okay, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck just happened?